Yeah, you. What's up? This Dex?
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, what's
Yeah. So
good,
my
Dex?
mic
Got
is good
breaking
then.
news in the NBA, y'all. We live. It's official. We're gonna get all into it, man. James Harden has just been moved, man, in the blockbuster, man. We got Seth Curry, Drummond, all of that is all that's headed to Brooklyn. Man, is a blockbuster, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get all into it. We got all access in the building. We got Dex. What's the deal, Dex?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Flight Sports TV, the machine. Shout out to teamwork. Shout out to the listening audience that's viewing, and shout out to the chat. Hey, this is a magnificent day for basketball. You have the Brooklyn swelling up with Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons is such an attraction. His height, his defense intensity. Now he's on a big stage in New York. He's probably at a place where he's feel welcome. And just the other day, I believe Joel Embiid put out a statement on behalf of Ben Simmons because he probably felt that things were really shaking up. And now that the trade is done, Ben Simmons is where he's at. Brooklyn seemed to be more formidable. That just leapfrogged them to the elite status with Ben Simmons. And we're going to see a whole different Brooklyn ball team when they step on the court together and they start balling. And when Durant come back, wow, the East just might be sold up. Now Harden going to the Sixers, we just might have an Eastern Conference Finals with Brooklyn and the Philadelphia 76ers. Wow, that would make up exciting basketball. What do you think about that teamwork?
Yo, that'd be crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Me being the Nets fan, I'm not even too disappointed with them getting rid of Harden, man. I ain't really been seeing that show stopping Harden, man, since he really been in Brooklyn, especially this season. Like, what happened to the Houston Rockets, James Harden? Like, I ain't been seeing none of that really too much since he been in Brooklyn. So I'm pretty, I'm pretty happy. Hopefully Ben Simmons could bring something real to the table. For real, man.
I think he will. Listen, you're going to see a version of Ben Simmons that you probably never seen before because he's with the ilk of the KDs of the world, the Kyries of the world. He can learn from both of those individuals because Kyrie, we know how he's a slithering scorer, and KD is a straight up monster at whatever he does. You follow what I'm saying? And now some defense can rub off to KD because when he was with to play defense, he was considered one of the better defenders in the league. So we know he can do it. And now with Ben Simmons there, that's going to listen. They're going to resonate and rub off on each other like never before. I'm happy for Ben Simmons. He's a clutch client, and this thing just going to get ugly.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm surprised they ain't try to get rid of I don't know what's up with Kyrie Irving, man. Like, I don't like they should have got rid of Kyrie, man. Like, we can't have no superstar on our team that can't play.
But Ben Simmons can hold the fort down. Say in the absence of Kyrie with Durant, Ben Simmons and Durant, are you kidding? That that's damn near two 7-footers. And
Nah,
then you
you
got
right, you right,
Claxton. You
you
got
right. But
Claxton and Sharper. Come on, man. They getting up there with Cleveland. That's what they doing. They trying to stop
not
Cleveland. See, y'all sleeping on Cleveland. They is trying to stop Cleveland. Cleveland's getting too far ahead, and nobody's watching them.
Now you right, you right. I'm just a Nets fan, man. I'm just trying to see them make it happen this year. You know what I'm saying? Especially after that upset last year by the Milwaukee Bucks, or should I say, the upset up to the injuries, which led to Milwaukee beating them. But
Exactly. Slim Hoop said, "Don't be fooled. Ben Simmons can't shoot the ball. That ain't what they need. They got scores, man. Harris is going to be back. You got Durant. You got Seth Curry now. You got Kyrie. Come on, how many scores do you need? See, stop worrying about the scoring. You're going to need defense. Defense win championships. Offense only win games. So Terran Williams was correct. They got Seth Curry. And listen, I'm telling you, Brooklyn is going to soar to the top like never before. They might just run away with this thing, but Sixers going to be there. Sixers got something to say about this. You know what I'm saying? Because now Harden is going to play like he never played before either. Because now it's more serious. It's not a sideshow. It's not a circus. Because Philly's serious about trying to get back to where they need to be. So this is going
Facts.
to be good.
Facts. Yeah, big shout, man. God bless James Harden, man. Hopefully he got a successful career. Philly. But it's Ben Simmons' turn this time. Wow. Come on, Big Ben. Make it happen for New York, man. That's what I'm ready. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Only thing I'm worried about, man, is I know they still gonna need KD, man, for this final trip. And through this last floor, how many games Brooklyn lost? Like 7 games? They like 2 for 9 or something like that? 2 for 10? I know that they fell down in the
Yeah.
standings a lot.
But
Yo, yep.
I'm just saying it's going to be dangerous in the East. The Milwaukee Bucks are still around. You got Cleveland still around, and then you got the surgence of Brooklyn that's been to resurface, and you have Philly that's Philly after there was a first seed last year, and now they're struggling to get back into that upper echelon. Now it might be official, so it's going to be ugly. The Bulls, I don't know. Yeah, the Bulls, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but it looks like it's going to be really ugly, and hopefully that the Bulls can make something out of this. So this just changes the whole dynamic of what's going on right now, and I'm not
You,
really thrilled about it because I like to see the Bulls get to the Eastern Conference, but right now the path to the Eastern Conference is going through.
you can see James Harden going to the Bulls being a bigger threat to Chicago. I can't hear. I don't know. That's my phone. You kind of breaking up, Dex. Your flight.
I'm sorry.
Your flight.
I'm still breaking up.
Not right now. I can hear you now.
I'm still.
Cause I don't know. I
I
don't know
gotta
if
be
that's
here,
me. I don't know if that's my phone or is it what? You know,
because I know the area I'm in.
sometimes my drink be tweaking out, so I don't know if that's me or if it's on your end. Yeah, it's kind of going back in and out.
Before, hear me?
I could barely hear you. It's going in and out.
Oh, try to get somewhere in this apartment because I'm not at the crib.
Oh, okay.
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear
That's
you
better.
now.
Bulls has just been interrupted big time. There's a lot of construction on the road, and now the Bulls gonna have to detour because of what happened in Philadelphia and what happened in Brooklyn. That's a big impediment now for the Chicago Bulls to continue on their stride to get into the Eastern Conference Finals. So maybe we might have to back down our expectations on the Bulls and just get into the playoffs and just play it out because where they once was looked at one as one of the favorites to reach, now that might have deterred. Let's see red.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. They making all these moves at the last minute. Should
Yeah,
have made them.
yeah. See what happens is that the Bulls kind of see you can't rest on your laurels. You know what I mean? And this was what we were saying. Us who was watching the Bulls and watching them play, we knew they needed to make some type of move, but they got comfortable and complacent with what they had because they was afraid to make a move. And that's what happens when you have organizations that teeters on the brink of ascension and on the brink of descension. So they couldn't make up their mind with some of the assets they had. They wanted to keep it. We knew that wasn't enough. You follow what I'm saying? Because some of these teams are already better than you. They're going to make moves. And we're witnessing that right now. The Sixers have beat the Bulls twice already with the little skeleton of a team that they had. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Brooklyn, now Chicago have beat Brooklyn, but Brooklyn was, kind of like a sideshow. And I think James Harden was just tired of that. You know what I mean? Kevin Durant sitting out, Kyrie playing sometimes. It just wasn't right. And so James Harden's like, look, man, you guys got championships. I don't. I'm trying to get mine. So we know where they want to be, and that's going to be a demolition on the Eastern Conference. But like I say, I believe right now with Ben Simmons, when he gets back into form, the Eastern Conference Finals, the road to the Eastern Conference Finals is going to go to Brooklyn. BK all day.
I hope so, man. I'm trying to see a positive thing happen this year for Brooklyn, man. After that last year shit, oh man.
Yeah, mic check. Can you hear me? Because I see they said some glitching. Mic check.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it
yeah,
might be going good and then it'll kind of fade out, you know. But right now you good.
okay. Yeah. So what happens is that basically I'm gonna put it in a nutshell. The Bulls fell in love with what they have because what they had extended so fast, and they didn't really see down the road to what they really needed. You follow what I'm saying? Because these other teams in the East, they some of them was already better than the Bulls, and the Bulls just got comfortable, they got complacent, and they didn't want to trade none of their assets. They should have been got rid of a lot of those assets, man, to improve. Because now the Bulls going to be relegated to probably the seventh seed with all this going on in the Eastern Conference, and I don't like it.
Yeah, man. It's been crazy. I really just don't like that shift Brooklyn made. It was one of the top teams. Now they like fucking like 6 or 7. Like, come on, that's no good.
Terran Whitfield said Bulls not getting broke up. This our first year together. But Terran, if you don't keep pace, that first year together is going to be your last year together, and you still not going to be making no surgeons to becoming the championship caliber organization that you guys once was. I'm telling you, that mindset right there is corrupt. You got to get out of that. We don't care if it's the first year. The Bulls have a legacy of winning. And now it seems like people done got complacent with just cheering. No, we just don't want to cheer. We want to cheer and win.
Facts. Facts. Oh, hold on, Deck. Somebody called me. Hold on.
So so we got a lot of movement going on in the NBA right now. The Eastern Conference has just been shooken up with the trade with Ben Simmons and James Harden and the other moves that's been going on. We see that Charlotte Hornets need to make a move, and it seemed like I don't think they're made a move. I think today is the last day at 3 p.m. I don't know if it's 3 p.m. Eastern or 3 p.m. West Coast time, but whatever it is, things have to be shaken up if you really want to win. See, this right here lets you know who's of the who's, because some people just want to just make money off fans, and some people actually want to have a trophy. And I believe right now, Philadelphia and Brooklyn wants to have a trophy. Now, Milwaukee got their trophy last season with the trades they made with the Pelicans and other teams, so they got their championship. Now, Brooklyn and the Sixers want to revamp their roster to be able to springboard them into a spotlight where they can host the trophy up in the air and have their city proud. And I think the Bulls need to do something to try to disrupt their momentum. I mean, those other teams' momentum, because right now the Bulls is at stalemate. They're playing 500 basketball with all the glorious men that's on that roster. So I don't think 500 basketball is going to get you to where you want to go unless you just want to just get into the playoffs and lose in the first round, because you got to get better.
Yeah, that playoffs a whole different realm. Playoffs is definitely a whole different realm. That's a fact, man. Hey, All-Star game All-Star weekend this weekend, right?
Yep.
Damn, how why All-Star weekend always the same week as the Super Bowl, right? I don't know why they do that. So you either gotta watch the All-Star game or the Super Bowl. Like what kind of ultimatum is that? That's crazy. Dex? Yo.
Yeah. So teamwork. So
Yo.
teamwork. So
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
So do you feel that the Brooklyn will be representing the Eastern Conference in the finals, or you just think that this move is just a band-aid over a wounded soldier?
Yeah, I think it's just a band-aid over a wounded soldier. I gotta see, man. I gotta at least see something good. I gotta see some good play by the new players, man. See them get some good chemistry going before I could really be a believer. Now I just think it's up for grabs.
Well, it always kind of been up for grabs because Milwaukee seemed to be sleepwalking through the season, but I think they're going to turn it on. I think Atlanta is going to.
You're still breaking up, bro.
Stay afloat.
I can't really hear you. What you
What about
said?
now?
Yeah, I can hear you
Can
now.
you hear me now? Mic check.
What you were saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I said Philly plays enough defense without Harden to stay afloat. Now that Harden has become a member of the 76ers, the newest member, I believe that that's perfect for Joel Embiid because Harden is a scorer from all angles of the court. You know what I'm saying? So that will alleviate Joel Embiid from being impacted and compacted by defenders just sitting in his lap. Durham Morley always enjoyed James Harden, so James Harden will have the freedom to do what he wants because his boy Durham Morley is over there running the Sixers. So it's not like he's coming to a situation where he's going to be stonewalled.
Facts.
I believe Maxey will get his minutes.
Hopefully Harden play some defense in Philly.
Well, like I said, Harden knows how to play. We got to work back there. You got Thibault, you got Embiid, and you got to some degree back there.
It's breaking up, Dex.
About that.
Still
breaking up?
Yeah, now
Well, shit. Yeah, I said what happens is with Philly, with Harden coming over there, Durham Morley always loved James Harden, and James Harden always appreciated Durham Morley. You follow what I'm saying? They came as a tandem. Durham Morley always trying to get Harden up there in the first place, but he ended up going to Brooklyn. So now Morley got his guy. James Harden will be free. It's not like he's going to be stonewalled coming to a new organization. It's probably an understanding with Embiid how this is going to work out. Harden can score from all angles. He can keep a game alive when Embiid gets a little tired, a little shaky. I don't think they will lose any ground. It's going to be hard for other teams to impact and compact Joel Embiid by sitting in his lap when he's down in the bottoms. You follow what I'm saying? Because you got Harden out there, you're gonna have Maxey, you got Tobias Harris. That defense would be decent because you still got Thibault, you still got Embiid, and you got Harris. So, and Harris was a defender before he became a scorer. You follow what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was a scorer and then became a defender. It was the opposite. He was like a Kawhi Leonard, a defender first, and then he just turned into a real nice scorer for the Clippers. So that team is going to be very formidable. It has a strong fortress. So Harden is going into a situation where he's going to have the keys. See, in Brooklyn, Harden didn't have the keys. It was Kyrie and Durant. So now that he's leaving that circus atmosphere with Durant being out and Kyrie playing sometimes, he's going to be amongst a team and a part of a team that's going to show up every game to try to win every game.
Mm-hmm. Shit's crazy, man. Yeah, especially with them losing, man. They went on them losing, that big ass losing streak. I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed.
Yeah, because Brooklyn was trying to get it to skate into the Eastern Conference through the road, and Harden is not feeling that right there. Harden is not trusting that. He don't want no parts of that. Trying to be a probably be a road team all the way through just to satisfy Kyrie Irving. See that's not James Harden, homeboy. You follow what I'm saying? I ain't feeling that. I need to be a part of a team. We're trying to win every game, every day, and every time we out there trying to play. So this blockbuster trade that we see right now that has been official, James up there with official. And so right now, they got their war. We see that Ryan Morris was correct. He said it was done. That he has signed a paper. He will be in that. It's official. We on it. We try to give you guys the breaking news
Up,
that it breaks.
Oh, yeah, bro.
We try to
Can't really hear you.
the area that I'm in. I'm sitting out here in Woodland Hills, and sometimes, like I say, AT&T is not real favorable out here. Mic check, mic check.
Got you.
Yeah, shout out to Dave James. Shout out to Rap God Reloaded. Shout out to Oklahoma KC. Shout out to Terrell Whitfield. Shout out to Slim Can Hoop. Shout out to Thunder. Shout out to Don KJB. Shout out to everybody that came to the stream to hear this breaking news. Shout out to Prime Time. It's just unfortunate that the area that I'm in, I cannot just give you that continuous content without being broke up and keep you interested. So I think we're going to end the stream. Flight, if you're there, we just want to keep you guys abreast on what is going on in the NBA, and we're trying to get it to you as soon as we get it. You feel me? Because like I said, it's so much things that's going on in the world today, and you here with Flight Sports TV, and we appreciate you.
All right, Dex.
All right, we out.